The away fans, a couple of thousand of them as usual, travelling in great numbers and in loud voices already behind the goal away to our right hand side. Referee all in black, players and staff take the knee, and Newcastle United with the ball at the feet of Bruno Guimaraes here on BBC Radio Newcastle. Kick off at Amex Stadium. Back to Malik Chow, diagonal ball to the left wing, header away by Minte, collected by Joelinton in the middle. Botman in his own half to Joelinton, who turns, gets away from Minte, up the line to Burn, won back by Brighton. Ruta challenged by Joelinton, got the ball. He's had a interesting start in the first couple of minutes, been involved in first couple of pieces of play in the opening minute, involved in everything. Plays it back there, up to Woltemade, back to the Newcastle defence. They've now got it on the right hand side, and it's with Tonali, who gets his head up and looks forwards and finds Joelinton, left central midfield. Anthony Gordon just inside the Brighton half, shooting towards the left. Gordon knocks it away from Vifa and keeps running. Minte slides in, free kick given. Joelinton gets it, facing his own goal, plays it over to the right, and Malik Chow carries it forwards.
Good ball.
Into space for Kieran Trippier, who has a touch, then clips in the cross, too high for Woltemade, and then Joelinton beaten in the air. Now they've kept it alive. Bruno in the box. Bruno! He's put it wide, and his hands on his head. Bruno knows that was a big opportunity. Less than 6 minutes played, brought it down, got turned, but fired it wide from inside the penalty area.
Big chance. Makes the angle for himself. It's a great header by Tonali into him. Just drops his shoulder. Keeper's rooted as well.
Tonali to Joelinton, who comes inside, all given away by Joelinton, straight to Welbeck, edge of the area. Ruta shot, Pope.
Great save.
Great stop. Well, Ruta's effort a moment ago was easy for Pope to handle. That one was struck with more accuracy and power. He found Gordon, but Gordon was tackled, and now Brighton quickly get Minte in. Yankuba Minte went to square it, and Malik Chow, great defending, intercepted and then put it behind for a corner.
Yeah, he's just trying to pick him out, hasn't he?
He doesn't though. Trippier plays it to Gordon, who goes on the outside, and Gordon stands up the cross. Header from Botman, wide at the near side of the goal.
Yeah, it didn't generate a great deal of power. It's a cross played in by Gordon. He goes down the outside and he dinks it up. There's not a great deal of pace on the ball. Botman's got to try and generate all the power. He's leaning backwards as well. He's under pressure.
Slow, patient passing on the home team. Here's Ruta trying to inject some speed into it. Nice skill, and he rolls in. Danny Welbeck, who chips it away from Nick Pope and into the net. Well, the patience in the build-up from Brighton paid off. They played the pass to Ruta, who dropped his shoulder, went on a run, set up Welbeck, dinked over Nick Pope for his third of the season. And after 41 minutes, Brighton and Hove Albion lead Newcastle United by a goal to nil.
Patient, weren't they? As you say, they slowed it right down, the patience.
There'll be time to take the free kick, but maybe not much time for anything after that.
What a time to get an equaliser.
Sandro Tonali, if he could make it a good one, someone could get on the end of it. Be the perfect way to equalise. Tonali clips it in. Woltemade over the top, and there's the half-time whistle. Well, the ball in was decent. Woltemade connected with his head, but got underneath it. He was onside, in between defenders, couldn't keep the header down, and Newcastle United go in at the break. John Anderson trailing Brighton 1-0. Drop of the shoulder, then a turn. Up the line to Gordon inside, and Woltemade lays it off to Miley. Now Tonali has to be quick, and uncharacteristically wasn't. And now Burn beaten to the ball by Minte, who's in the penalty area. Minte scoops up the cross. It's played to Welbeck, and then a curling shot from Ayari. Flashes just wide of Pope's left-hand post. Brighton probably should be 2-0 up.
Should be. Oh, Minte just does Dan Bourne, doesn't he?
Comes to get it. Takes a touch. Inside to Bruno, now in the area. Bruno down under a challenge. Bruno gets back up, and then a shot which is palmed away. Now they say handball. Oh, they're adamant it's handball, but play continues. Now Jacob Murphy releases the effort. Referee Craig Pawson, what's he going to do?
To be fair, he knows absolutely nothing about it, but his arm is out.
It's not going to be given this, is it? Just seen a replay of the handball. I mean, he hasn't done it intentionally, but it's not in the natural silhouette of the body. It's out, isn't it? And sometimes it's hard to know. Good Newcastle football up the right-hand side involving Miley and Bruno, and Jacob Murphy with the chance to deliver a cross, maybe. Comes back to Bruno, into the penalty area. Miley, the cutback. Woltemade!
Oh, what a goal!
What a flick from Woltemade! Is there nothing he can't do? Towering headers, penalties into the top corner, and a flick through his legs to completely fool the Brighton defenders and goalkeeper. It is another wonderful moment from Newcastle's record signing. Another brilliant goal. What a player, and what a time to get them back into the game. Big Nick Woltemade, superb. 77 minutes, Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Newcastle United 1.
Oh, what a flick. I mean, we talk about how good he is with his feet, but that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, wow. Miley with a really nice ball to find him, but then just the speed of thought, the presence of mind. Van Hecker's coming in to try and cut him off, so he just lets it come across, flicks it. It's almost come off his heel and gone into the corner. It's the home team who are enjoying a bit more of the ball, preparing to make another double change. Here's a run from Bifa.
Oh, what a tackle that is!
Burn with a big tackle, but the rebounding ball fell nicely for Welbeck, who gets his second of the afternoon. And as Newcastle look to turn it around following the Woltemade equaliser, it's Brighton who get the next goal, and it could be a crucial one. Danny Welbeck in the 84th minute, after it ran loose for him, whipped it across Pope and into the bottom corner. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Newcastle United 1.
Oh, it was a great tackle as well, Dan Bourne. Boy, he was just about to pull the trigger edge of the box, and he comes across. What a tackle! Falls nicely for Welbeck. He just whips it, doesn't he? What a tackle that is. So unlucky. So unlucky.
Danny Welbeck, who scored twice against Newcastle last season, loves to play against them. And whip it into the corner for what might be the winner. Barnes, good skill, gets away on the outside. Barnes hangs up the cross. Jacob Murphy's header. Woltemade, it's blocked. Woltemade again. No, blocked again in front of goal. And Newcastle appealing for handball, appealing for anything. They've got a throw on the near side. Couple of efforts blocked. Referee says wait, let's see. Was there anything in this? One from Woltemade, blocked. It may have hit an arm in there, but it's difficult to see. It was just pinballing around. Corner kick, in it comes. Header from Chow, just wide. But the goalkeeper probably had it covered. Here, 5 minutes of the minimum 6 remaining. Trippier, diagonal ball on the free kick, headed on. Dan Burns there, surely. Oh, he just couldn't stretch far enough. Oh, that was agonisingly close for Burn back at Brighton. Headed on. Normally he'd be the one trying to lift it into the middle. He was the one trying to get on the end of it, and it just got away from him, and he stuck his long legs out. 3.5 minutes of added on time remaining. Harvey Barnes looking to make something happen. Here's Jacob Ramsey. He's been lively enough since coming on. Makes his way into the penalty area with the ball, then out wide to Barnes. Here's the cross. Woltemade tries to get there, and It's taken a touch. I don't know if it was off him or Van Hecker alongside him. Verbruggen's got it. Craig Pawson tells Bart Verbruggen to take the free kick, and now he blows the final whistle. And their struggles at the Amex Stadium continue. Their 12th visit in all competitions, and they still have only one win here. We felt as though today that might change, particularly when Nick Woltemade flicked in an unbelievable equaliser.